Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another part of Let's Play Kingsbound to the Dark Side. As you can see, we are starting basically where we ended the previous episode, except this time we survived the first turn of the fight with Lord Balaam, and hopefully I still have enough mana left to kill him. Off camera, what I did, I had to replay some or part of the game that we did in the previous episode on camera to get back to this point. I had to defeat, I think, one of the demon lords, and of course I had to get to that meeting in the center of the map. I talked with all of them again, then we got attacked by the General of Light, and this time that was actually a tough fight because in the previous episode we had 2 stacks of spies. This time I used 3, and in the first turn of the fight with the General I lost 2 of those stacks, so I had to resurrect like 300 spies. And that cost me a lot of mana, and because between the fight with the General and the fight with the Lord Balaam there is no time to even drink potions, we'll somehow have to do this fight with just 127 mana. I hope that'll be enough. He already did some damage. His imps, the biggest threat, killed one of our stacks. The other stack... I thought they had the enraged debuff, but it seems it's gone now. But during the first turn I wasn't able to do anything with this stack, which doesn't matter as long as one of our stack was able to transform into these little girls. We should be fine if 127 mana is enough for this fight. And that is a big if, because he has a ton of demons. But well, we'll find out. We can do it. I'm actually quite happy that he killed and still will kill some of our units, but because that also gives us a rage. By the way, if we use the Orcish Rage, how much rage we can get from that? Each target hit restores 4 points of rage. This costs us 16. So if we hit more than 4 targets, we will get some extra rage from this, right? And in this fight, every bit can be important. How large is that area? It's quite small. What we can get from this is 4 rage, right? This is... yeah, here we'll get back what we invest plus 4. There's no difference here. Maybe I should wait. He will most likely summon some more units. We could get more from this later. On the other hand, as long as we are not losing something... well, how long is the cooldown? 3 turns. May as well use it just for the 4 extra rage. And then use it again by the time it comes off cooldown. Question is, where do we use it? Does it really matter? Probably not. Okay, this is 5 mana. Can we afford to use flammable oil? This might be a long fight because I'll have to be very careful with every spell. Is there anything that has to burn? I think here, these stacks really should burn. These 2 might be these 3 are probably the largest stacks on the map, so we want them to burn. Or we could go for this, because demonesses are also pretty significant. Yeah, I think this is the best placement. Or we could go for this and then this. But I'd rather just use one flammable oil, hit the most important stacks, and then just try to keep spamming the Armageddon. But well, with 120, I'll now say 122 mana after the flammable oil. I'm not sure if keep spamming is the right way to say it. Oh, yeah, right. We'll just destroy. We'll just kill our own spies with the spell. But whatever. We have one stack that can survive anything. Okay, now I'll probably have to wait for the burn to do as much damage as possible. And when they lose the burn, then we can just use another Armageddon. Because the more damage we deal to them, the less effective the burn will be, right? The burn is just percentage of their current hit points. So the weaker the stack, the less effective the burn. I'll just move forward. I can pick up this chest. I like this. I'll wait for the stack to spawn, and that will be... I'll be only 8 extra rage. But still. It's something. And how is it possible that the rage is still going up? Was it because the stag that spawned here spawned on trap and died and that gave us a rage? Or is it because of the burn? It's probably because of the burn that was giving us rage. What we can use now is calm rage, that's for sure. Now we are on 170, well that looks much better. How does it look like the burn? Well... Oh, some of them are still burning. And as long as some of them are burning, it's better to wait. Another volcano. I got volcano in the previous fight as well, in the fight with the general that I did off camera. Oh, I like this positioning. We'll just let them spawn, and then we'll, or should get the maximum effect from, and how's it called? Orcish Rage, I think that's how it's called. Yeah, Orcish Rage. What he's doing. As long as he's not spawning something that's immune to magic, we're fine. Okay, now we'll start with that Orcish Rage. Here we should get the maximum effect, right? Yep. So this should get us to 41 rage. Good. And it's doing like no damage. I'm thinking we could maybe wait and use it again. This is free rage for us. If I use Armageddon, I'll kill the summoned stacks. 41, but for killing those stacks we also get mana. They're still burning, they should be. And we have almost enough for another calm rage. You know what? Let's just go for it. So one will be only 32 mana because we killed 3 stacks. no idea you could do that, but the Shiba is still immune to everything. Just can't control them, so this may take a while. I hope that the AI doesn't somehow transform them back. We should get control over them immediately when the polymorph ends. So the AI shouldn't have an opportunity to just press that button, transform back to the spies. That would be unfortunate. But this guy is tough. Okay. Should be fine. Right? Yeah. Yeah, this is what I want to see. I know that the turn order is important, but I just like it more this way. How does it look like, man? 162. But we can use Calm Rage. And this should kill quite a few. Maybe I should have skipped that Calm Rage this turn, because we didn't get its full effect. Doesn't matter though. Just win with like 4 Chaos Missiles. I didn't realize that they were almost dead. Use one more Calm Rage in case there is another fight after this, but well, if there is, then we may as well use the Calm Rage in the next fight, right? Rage is not going anywhere as long as the next fight immediately follows us after this one. Good. Are the demons gonna join us now or not? I, Demon Lord Abaddon, Chairman of today's Council 5, close this extraordinary meeting of the Council and announce the decision we have made. The Council of 5 Demon Lords of Helvedia has decided to declare war on the Knights of the Light. That's what we want to hear. On behalf of the 4 surviving Demon Lords, I swear allegiance to Dart, our ally, and inform you that our troops are already in the process of destroying the Ambassador General's castle and removing the portal to Inselberg. Good. Thank you. I congratulate you all on the liberation of Helvedia. So we got a new title, Lord of Netana and the Adjoining Worlds. What do we get from this? A lot of leadership, I like that part. Morale for undead demons and orcs. Well, we have no use for that. And what does it replace? Morale for demons, undead and orcs. Morale of the traitors. We don't care about any of those. Minus morale on the other side. We want the leadership, or do you want to keep this debuff? That's probably the most important part. At this point, when we have, well, 25,000, 26,000, I don't think that the 1,000 leadership is such a huge difference. For now, it shouldn't even matter if we ever switch back to the previous build. I still prefer a lower morale, I think. And the minus 10% leadership, if we switch to the previous build, compensates for the 1,000 leadership pretty much. Okay, do you wish to upgrade your title? No, I don't want to upgrade the title. This one gives better bonuses. I like the sound of the title, but the bonuses are better from the old one. Okay, what do we do now? That's an interesting question, because we just completed Council of the Lords of Helvedia. And we didn't get any new quest. We still need to somehow get the third follower and the last piece for the Weapon of Vengeance. Where is that quest? Oh, where is the quest? Here. Capture 3 purest creatures. It has to be here. If we don't get the third follower, and the game can still be finished without it, I don't really care. But, of course, we can't finish the game without the Weapon of Vengeance. Oh, there's something. This is a portal to Atrixus. No, I don't want the portal to Atrixus. The portal to Helvedia should be gone. So when we turn around, go this way, and then this way, we should find a part of the map we haven't seen yet, and there we might be able to find what we are looking for, right? Okay, let's guard it. So before we go there, I should probably go back and get some more spies. But even before that, I'll talk to some of the demons. Let's go this way. I hate fights so bridge. This way. Oh, hello. What is it? Shackles of War. Minus 20% rage. Minus 2 attack. I don't like that minus 20% rage part. But during these fights, always when we get above 50 rage, we just burn the rage immediately on calm rage, right? To get more mana. So if we could get some more mana from this, and I like the intellect part. In exchange for what? Health for all enemy units. I don't know, this gloves just seems to be better than anything we can get. Minus 10% health is just massive, and the larger the stakes get, the better these gloves become. So even something that gives us the intellect and mana, don't beat it. And we have only one slot for gloves, right? Yeah. Well, maybe if we get the last follower, he or she has a slot for gloves. So I'd like to use gloves that give us more. This is the wrong way. Of course it is. Gloves that give us more int and more mana. Which way do we want to go? Oh, this way. Okay. nothing. Or they're willing to tell us, so it seems that Kinea is just gonna sit there forever and won't be useful for us at all. What about the demon lords? Let's try to talk to one of them. If he tells us something new, I'll try the remaining ones. And if it's just the same thing as before or slightly different, basically just telling us, okay, I voted for you, now go away, then we attack those last few remaining packs that are on the map. It doesn't look like leaving now. Yeah, there's nothing here. God, I hate this zone. It's not just the layout that's confusing for me. I don't even know how to control the game. Like, the quests are confusing. I don't know why. Okay, well, back to the initial plan. Let's go to the shelter. We need 151, 52, and 153, okay. So we have new units, and now we go... I'm thinking we could maybe go to... is it Inselberg with the newspapers? It's not Helvedia, but whatever, it's still something. There, you are always welcome at the humble office of Bad News newspaper. I'm at your service. Arlon is now on the dark side, printing a new special issue. Elves are my favorite subject, so I'll be done very quickly. The first copy will be published in just a few minutes. Does this quote fit the occasion? Actually, I made it up myself, but who's going to verify that, right? We no longer make a distinction between elves and orcs. All our creatures are equally valuable to us. Each and every elf of Arlong is eager to serve the darkness. That'll do. Hurry up and print it. I've got to go. Ah, quest completed? Really? Yeah, it's done. What did we get? Experience, some money. So no more news for the dark news, or how is it called? Bad news, not dark news. Let me check the quests that we have available. All these quests, except the weapon, well, even the weapon of vengeance, they're just from the shelter. And I think we don't have to finish those in order to finish the game. So there has to be something in Helvedia. Where is Helvedia? Here. We missed. And the only place we haven't visited yet is here. It can be here, but I don't think we can get there. And I didn't see any way how to get there, like from anywhere on the island. So we need to go this way. 1, 2, 3, this way, right? Come on. Oh, these bridges. There we go. hope you don't get hit by the volcano. No. Defend. I don't know why, but I still have a feeling that I missed something somewhere. That I won't be able to finish the game. It wouldn't be the first King's Bounty game that I wasn't able to finish because I made a mistake during the questing and I messed up the main quest in a way that it just made the game impossible to finish. That was a nice grid. Let's wait until the burn is actually doing more damage than the spell itself. Okay, let's get some more mana. That should kill first two. This one is almost dead. And we can finish the last one easily with Chaos Missile. Okay, one more missile should be enough. There we go. There's some more packs in between us and that castle, because that's what I see. Oh, with 25 fights without using rage skills, really? Nice. Oh, and what is this? Get the achievements Bane of Life, Fighter, Butcher, Cruel Warrior, Looking for Trouble. I wasn't paying attention to achievements, so sometimes it surprises me that we are getting so many. But, well, I like achievements, so why not? But what I was talking about is that I think there is a castle somewhere. What is this? This should be the portal to Inzul. No, this is portal to Atrixus. Is there anything on this side to make sure that we didn't miss something? There's nothing here. What is this? Oh, this should be the portal from Inselberg, right? But I don't see anything that look like a castle. Any heroes around here, maybe? Can we hide the knights? Probably not. But I'll just take them out, or this is gonna take forever. I thought there was a castle. Oh, this is fine, they're not doing that much damage. We can easily resurrect. And I was hoping that inside the castle we'll get what we need. But it seems that was wrong. And if it's not here what we are looking for, I honestly have no idea where it might be. Where is the last piece for the weapon of vengeance? And where is the last slave that we want to get? Is this stack burning? Yeah. Let's resurrect first. We have to use one more resurrection. Or have to. No, I don't have to, but yes, we'll do this fight without losses. And again, I'm intentionally skipping some turns, just do, or allow the Baron to do some more damage. We don't have that much mana left, and we don't have that much rage. Okay, now we can go for the Calm Rage and another Armageddon. I hope that the skull is enough. It should be. Good. No, I don't want to fight you. What the hell is this? How does it work? These floating platforms. Is this really the portal to Inselberg? No. Or is it just one way? Well, there's definitely something around here. still have to do? I just don't see anything. Fountain of Rage. What does it look like? Oh. No, this is where we came from, right? We came this way. Now we are going here. So there is nothing besides the Demon Lords. Okay. There might be something here. Just have to find a way how to get there. Or I missed something. It doesn't look like there is anything interesting here. Gives us rage. Oh. I think I'll have to check all our quests and everything again off camera. Maybe I'll even play a bit. Just try to talk all the people in Helvedia again, in case I missed something or if there's something new they want to tell us. I'll go back to the shelter and talk to everyone there. If I don't find anything, I'll have to go, I don't know where. Probably have to talk with everyone in the end game areas of the game in case I missed something or if there is something new. Because right now I really don't know where to look for the last purest creature. Is there anything that would not here? Is there anything that will help us? Must defeat the immortal guardians of the light there, defending his castle. To deprive the guardians of their immortality, you need to perform the horrible dark ritual and create a weapon of vengeance. No. The description of the quest doesn't tell us anything. Okay, so there's no point in staring on the screen anymore. As I said, I'll have to just spend some time playing off camera and talk to everyone again. Hopefully I'll figure out how to progress. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode if I find the answer and if we can progress. I really hope that we can, because it looks like we are very close to the end of the game. Just get that one person, defeat the guardians, kill the spirit of light, and we should be done with the game. That really looks to me like we are maybe 10 fights away from the end of the game. I'd really hate to lose it here because I messed up something earlier without knowing that I'm doing something wrong, right? I wasn't trying to find any shortcuts in the way. I was just playing. As we are getting the quests, I'll be just finishing them. Okay, as I said, this episode is over. So I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.